College for me was a transition in my life where I had the chance to prove myself among my peers, which is a phase that most in my condition as a stutterer or as stutterers we go through. And the fact that I'm Latin American with a relatively strong need in my finances, I found myself kind of alone throughout much of my college career. My focus went to my academics as I was trying to prove my intellectuality as a stutterer, but I was also trying to represent my Latin American community and background, and also keep the promise to which my parents came to this country for, and that was to see me become successful in a country where opportunities are available to those that are willing to fight for them. My parents have always taught me to handle stress with caution, and I let the small things in life affect you towards your goal.
Coming in as a freshman in the fall of 2009, I was entered into the Speed School program for chemical engineering. At that time, I thought I had everything set. I knew what I was doing. I was taking my 16 hours, or only 3 of them was a class that was a gen ed and the rest engineering, and I knew I had what it took to succeed. But unfortunately for me, that semester, I didn't reach out for help, and that ended up being the worst semester of all my semesters that I've had. And that was the main obstacle, realizing what my passion was and where my passion lied in. And that was education and helping students and helping others grow and develop themselves. So therefore, I was able to switch my major my sophomore year to education, which I will be graduating from on time in 4 years. So where did the change occur? When did it occur? What was the hardest thing I had to face? I have to say it was once you're at the bottom, getting back to the top is the hardest thing ever. Once you get there, you have to work daily on the grind to make sure you get to where you want it to be. And I knew I was going to graduate with honors regardless of how I started. And I learned that the start doesn't determine the end. You determine your finish with your work ethic, with your determination, your faith in God or whatever it is that you put your faith in, and then just your support from others. And I recognized once I found that support and faith in myself, there was nothing that I couldn't do. And so now I do stand before you as a person who will still be at the honors ceremony, because not only have I been selected to be the 2013 Miss Cardinal, glory to God, yes Jesus, I am now also the 2013 Outstanding Student for the Middle School Education Cohort for graduation 2013. And all I have to say is it's just working hard. Don't let the start determine your end, because you have all the power to change it to make it whatever you want it to be. So I say good luck. Just don't ever give up. Keep your head up, because that's where your dreams are. That's where your goals are, in the clouds, in the stars, where you belong. Thank you.
My journey started here at U of L in 2006 when I first came as a freshman to this campus community. I was involved in the honors program, and I have been throughout the tenure of my collegiate career, something I'm very proud of. Unfortunately, the honors program did not have too many students of color, so I was one of 2 in my freshman class. And so because of that, I didn't feel as connected to the campus community, and so I would frequently go home on the weekends and not spend a lot of my quality time here. So although I was doing good academically, I didn't necessarily feel socially connected to the campus here. So in the spring semester, I actually connected with a group of black males, and we formed the Student African American Brotherhood. Our motto in the Student African American Brotherhood, as we call SAAB, was "I am my brother's keeper, and together we'll rise." So each week we would meet up on Wednesdays, dressed up in our suits, sharp as a tack, and we would conduct our business. We would sing the Black National Anthem together in unison. We would recite our mission statement, and we would remind ourselves why we are here at the university and why we came to college. And throughout the years, we persisted together. My advice that I would like to give to fellow students is to push yourself, is to challenge yourself, is to maximize on all the resources and opportunities out there, and to get involved in the campus community. I think as I started to get involved in campus and started to feel passionate and find my place as far as my role on campus, I was able to really maximize and blossom and grow into a great leader here and really establish myself. And then before I know it, May is coming right around the corner.
Myself, I am an undocumented student, and education has always been an obstacle because of the resources that have been limited to me. When I graduated high school, I didn't even think I would be able to go to college because I could not receive any of the scholarships that I was eligible for. And I also couldn't apply for FAFSA because I don't have a social security number, and I could not apply for any student loans. So the only way I could finance college was because of my family. Education is the source of empowerment, and that's what's going to give us the opportunities to fight for equal justice and to fight in this new social movement that we call the DREAM movement. Currently, I'm very involved with the Kentucky Dream Coalition. We go to rallies and we try to put political pressure on our legislators to make these changes, and this is a continuous journey, but I'm very happy to be a part of it, and that the University of Louisville has given us a space to be able to create this organization. I also want to advise students, even though you might not have the same obstacles, to always pursue higher education, because education has such a power. Once you're educated, no one can tell you what to do because you've gained knowledge, and that's the biggest tool or resource that you can have over anything. And I also want to encourage everyone to fight for their for that will to pursue higher things, to better opportunities. In Spanish, we say echar ganas, and that's like fighting for that will to do better.
I would like to thank a number of people that have been my personal mentors and support throughout my college career. Lani Lopez at the Culture Center for being a great mentor. And Dr. Masters from the Audiology Department. And last of all, the officers of LASO for their great work and commitment towards the organization.
So I would just like to give a shout out or just say thank you, first and foremost, to God, who is the head of my life. And I know I would not be here if it wasn't for my faith and trust in Him, first and foremost. Secondly, I just would like to thank my parents who have molded, raised me, shaped me, took all my summers away so I could go to every educational support system, program, whatever it may be, in order to be the student that I am today. And I'm just thankful for their love and their support and for just helping me through this journey to May 11th. I also want to thank all my friends who have truly been there for me and who have encouraged me to continue to let my light shine and have never told me to stop shining because of what others who may not agree say. And I also would like to thank my organizations that I've been involved in, and Lord knows I would list them all, but I can't. But the main ones I would like to thank would be the Woodford R. Porter Society, because they took me in and helped mold me into the leader I am today and allowed me to give back to other students in the process. I'd like to thank Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ooh. And I'd just like to say thank them just for being my sisters to help me through this journey, because it's not easy, but it is amazing when you have people to help you through. And lastly, I would like to thank the Connect mentors for allowing me to be able to give back and give back to incoming freshmen who need to have someone to look up to, who need to know that it's okay to have seen failure but still no success. So shout out to U of L. Go Cards. We here.
So I would like to give my shout outs and my big thanks to first my mom. Thank you so much. You've been so much of an inspiration for me. You've been a rock. You are the reason why I've made it this far in life. We've gone through so much as a family, and your boy made it. And so just thank you for everything that you have done for me. You have been the source of my strength and will continue to be the source of my strength. And I am just grateful that I've had you throughout this whole process, and you've been so instrumental for me. Thank you to my brother, Sapo. You've always been my rock, been my big brother, and been always ready to give me advice and keep me going. Also to so many members of the university community, Dr. Michael Anthony, Dr. Mordine Taylor Archer, Dr. Adams, everybody in the Pan-African Studies Department. They are all phenomenal role models, and I'm just so grateful for everything that they continue to do for the campus community and for the community at large. And last but not least, thank you to all of my Psi brothers. I am my brother's keeper, and together we'll rise.
I'd like to take a moment to give a shout out to God, #1, because I put all my faith in Him, because without Him, I know that nothing would be possible. And also my parents, who have sacrificed a lot for me. They sacrificed leaving their families behind in Mexico, and I'm always thankful to them for the opportunities, because I know I would not be here right now. And also to my siblings who follow my footsteps. I hope that they are also going to be graduating in the future. And all my friends who've been very supportive, the Kentucky Dream Coalition family, like we call it, and also all my professors and all my classmates who have been there to help me with the homework assignments, and also, of course, all the resources that have been given through the Cultural Center here at the university. And I'm sure I'm missing quite a few other people, but I just want to thank everyone because they've been an inspiration to this journey.